beat him. Oh no. First and last. We're probably going to start before the timer runs out. But I'm not going to play any music outside of the game itself anymore. I mean, oh no. Fuck. I haven't messed with that yet. Because YouTube don't like my sound alerts, even though they're supposed to be. Whatever. We're going to go live. We're going to be starting to dig here too. Gold Rush. Another episode. Um, Sound alerts. I can disable them, but people pay money for them too. But I mean, almost everyone that plays a song that's original is gonna hit it. It's gonna take a hit on it. So it's kind of so you know. Oh shoot, what does my title say? Does it say 25? Yeah, but the category. Oh my God, Reagan! Thought I told you that not to come in here, dude. Uh, all right, I updated to 22, so now I'm not gonna false advertise. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, so what's the game plan for today? Well, I'm actually thinking it's really not a crazy amount of difference, right? They were saying it's double that capacity, right? So it's 2 and 1. We're a day away from selling our. My son's right behind me, so. But anyway, um, it's getting closer. We can sell our gold. That's gonna be we have 60 something thousand liters of gold. That's at around 3,000, probably around 4,000 something per thousand. So we're talking enough money to probably get a regular sized rock truck and possibly a larger excavator. We can sell this mini one. We can. I don't mind keeping the track loader and then obviously the mini dumper. So that right there would be right, right. So I mean that's more money too. That's what I'm saying is. Oh no, but how much is a gold going for right now? Every time I go live, it's like a magnet. Like it's just I can't keep them out of the room. All right, I didn't even look. Where the hell are these prices at here? It's so hard going back and forth between games. You're like, where is everything? I can't even remember. Oh, right there. Of course. All right, we got gold, gold bars. All right, we got everybody coming in now. Give you guys 1 second. I gotta attend to him, but let these guys sink in. All right, sorry about that, guys. Is anybody there? How is the price only 10? It's like 4,400 next month or in a couple months. Right now it's only 3,000 something. Like 3,300 right now, so we gotta wait even longer. This is not working. Um, I could place another sluice down on the other side, Roko, and we can load that one while he loads this one. I think that might be actually smart. We do need to get fuel. Yeah. Do you want to go grab the fuel so we can fill up the other sluice? Let me put it right on the other side here, kind of flowing. Never actually placed it on the water like this, but I think it would work. Yeah, it works perfect. Everything should be set up correctly. Probably not, huh? This is a different bucket, actually. I couldn't find the other bucket for some reason. Couldn't find the other bucket, the tooth one. I'm not sure what happened to it. Yeah, that's it's a good, the for the tractor that we sold. Maybe there was a issue with that. Maybe I don't know. It's weird. I'm all good. We got it. Stream pay. So that's all fine. I think we should be good to just go. I hope. Nope. Oh, that's right. I'm actually kind of low actually. Uh, all right, I'm full. Ooh. Back to gold mining again. Looks like you've activated it already. What's up, Dead Zone? Oh, never mind. I'm the wrong one. Nice if I can reach it all the way over here. Maybe I can. I'll just wait. He's on his way. I'm gonna try to smooth this out after. Yeah, back to streaming again. Definitely been a lot really busy last week with working with the Riverbend Timbers, trying to get that out. So yeah, right there, might be able to. All right, so until I get enough room, then I guess I'll just keep continue doing it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna happen or not. It's going right in, huh? Uh, yeah, I got to move over here in a second anyway. I won't be able to reach it. So it's morning coffee, huh? What does that mean? coffee that contains wheat. Never heard of it. It's supposed to be cold. Oh, what is it? It's a beer. All right. You really got me confused. Yeah, no, I was gonna drink one tonight, but kind of sucks that kind of sucks that the prices are the way they are because we're stuck with this until until the prices go up. But it's tough. Like, am I making in that trigger still? Trying to make it in there, but yeah, no, it keeps pushing me around. I gotta turn the trigger off. I totally forgot about the. Oops. There we go. A little bit better. Yeah, I mean, just keep an eye on that thing and run that. If you start filling up with too much tailings, you know the screw drill, right? You may have to come over here and help us with the tailings. We'll let you know when it gets to that point. And obviously the gold, if it don't want it to overflow, it shouldn't overflow for a while. But yeah, I think that was going to go into. But we got to have a minimum of 100 liters heading into the bank. So 150 would be nice. I think we're getting like 40 a day. So I didn't realize how big that trigger was. Don't get why this is pulling me around too. But no, we're starting out small, working our way up the ladder. We're trying to make it big time up here in the back country. My bad. Sai, what's up? I've been forgetting to go into multi stream, so thank you, Roko. What did Dead Zone say? I can read it. Yeah, we've been playing on. There it all is. Yes. Okay. Welcome in Dead Zone. Sorry about that. Seed Fox. Is Terraform working for 25? No, Terraform is a long ways away. Oh, that's in a weird position right there, Roku. Oh shit! Forgot to check my message. What are you doing over here? Just making it hard for me to hit the bucket. I gotta check this. I think the wife sent me a message. Yeah, she did. She's like, "Hello." But no, we're kind of in a role play setting, but I'm just gonna record this. Oh wow, my screen's all messed up. You guys didn't even tell me my screen's all messed up. You guys ain't helping me out any tonight. What the hell? Why does it do that? Why does it do that though? Like now when I go into this view, it does that. What the fuck? And it goes back to normal. Nothing can happen right for me ever. So it shouldn't be at all because it's set to game capture, so that should not happen. What is showing in the background there? Crazy thing is I can't leave the screen because then it fixes it when I leave the screen. All right, so I have another fix for that. And that didn't fix it. Oh, what is going on here, guys? Everything's showing perfect. Like all my chat box is showing perfect, and it's maybe going down too low. I think it goes from the bottom up. So let's just move it over a little bit. We'll get it at some point. I may have to go to this view here. But I don't. No, I gotta figure this out though. I mean, it's kind of stupid. That as soon as I go to another thing, it makes it larger. I think I know what it is, and I can go back to the settings to fix it. But I don't want to do that either. Just go back to live. See, I haven't touched nothing, and it's that big, right? Because I'm in my main screen. Usually, when you change a setting on your game capture, it automatically will adjust it for it. What is that button? Shift tab, I think it is. Didn't work. That didn't work either. It's only when I go into the game it expands it. So so what is? I might be able to do this here. So you guys can see. This might work. So now when I click on it, there we go. Now it wants me to click it. See if that fixes it. We good now? All right, we're good now. I'm just an idiot, I guess. But no, Riverbend Timbers, guys, is really close. Had a lot of bugs posted the last couple days, so been really busy working with that, and uh, I just did upload to the Google Drive. Um, it hasn't been touched yet, so I'm kind of nervous. I haven't played on it, but it the last little update is on there. I fixed that rope factory there, Rolly's rope. That's showing up now. I fixed a little spot in the pond that was kind of flashing. There's just two water planes conflicting with each other. The coal had a little spot in it that was messed up. I made all the materials on the map a lot easier to access them. Um, I did change a bunch of textures for all the materials. The dirt has a different texture now. The pay dirt, the lime, stone, fine tailings, coarse tailings all have new updates for 25, I guess. I wear a do rag. Does it look like a do rag? I don't think it's a do rag. I just wear a hat backwards because the light kind of puts a shadow on my face sometimes. Does it really look like a do rag? I want to be cool, man. What's up, Ditch? Holy shit, man. Been busy out there out in the bush. Busy in the bush. Gumman's just a busy man over there, huh? You're pretty quiet. How's it going? Um, been running into any bears lately up there? Come on, man. I'm waiting to see you come down that side of that mountain with a bear fur on your back. Bear skin. Run! It was an eventful day getting the cat today. Road blew in. Oh, you guys got that much snow up there, huh? That's a big problem that we have up in northern Maine. They use these big, large graders that actually plow for blowovers. I saw the track loader. Oh, you just sent me a picture now. The track loader, the tractor there. You sent in real life stuff. That was pretty. That's pretty good. That's the one you got on stock too, right? We're just passing time here on the Gold Rush show. Just got a 3-man crew up here in the back country. Kind of a role play kind of scenario. It's gonna get more intense, I think. When we get more of the larger crews together, and get to larger equipment. But get rid of this mini excavator. Would be nice. Solid. That blown in snow is like dust. It's like sand. It was a good attempt. Right. That's what I was gonna get to when I looked at it. Yeah, it turns into fucking brick. You guys got way more snow than we got. It's getting bad. We're getting more rain. I mean, it's like a nightmare scenario for this year, and I feel bad because I have a lot of friends and stuff up in the north that have run businesses that rely on snowmobiles. They're sledding up there, but trails are horrible. There people are ruining their sledge because they're just rocks, hitting rocks, and usually at 3 or 4 feet of base underneath these trails, and you barely got a foot right now. So, and we got more rain coming. The north is going to get snow, so they're should be all set after this next storm, but the whole southern part of the state is going to get washed out again. It's crazy that middle of January when temperatures usually never get above 0 Fahrenheit. That's going to, she's going to be like 34, 35 all next week in rain. 60-mile-an-hour winds. No. Well, 5-mile-an-hour wind up there turns into 60 because it's nothing but flat land, right? I'm sure you guys are used to the high winds up there. But our goal, I guess, we're talking about is we're going to go into August. So we got another 2 months of doing this here. It's going to be a grind. Um, get as much payout as we can, as much gold as we can, and then when the prices are the best, sell it all, and then use all that money for some upgraded equipment. So we got 2 stream sluices running. We got Gunman feeding himself over there with the track loader, and me and Roko are kind of working together with the mini excavator. I we couldn't even afford the upgrade if like that small JCB truck there that holds double what this mini dumper holds. We wouldn't even Can't even afford it anyway. But the tailings pile can be as high as we want it, right? It doesn't really matter. We can build those tailings up super high. Um, Once we get a rock truck, just a couple of rock trucks going out would be ideal. Instead of wasting trips with the mini dumper. Why you at such an angle over there? That was weird. Gunman. I was watching Gunman in the backdrop there. Just need some leveling over there around the sluice to make it so you don't jump up in the air like that. Brian was on this morning. I'm guessing he had to work tonight in the real world. Yeah, I gotta move over again. If I dump that, I gotta move. Time I get moved in position. You organize a sunrise walk 3 hours from now. Uh, so it's gonna be dark and then the sun's gonna rise as you're walking, or how does that work? Is that exactly how it sounds? So you gotta head out in a few hours, and it's 1:48 right now, right? So we might as well just stay up. All right. So you might as well either go to bed now or stay up the rest of the night. So take a couple hour nap, I guess, maybe. I've done that. I did it for like a month straight, where I'd like take like 2 hour naps. I didn't actually sleep like a full on sleep, man. It messes with your mind. Yeah, I was still kind of messed up, and I did sleep I went I think like 12, 13 hours straight. It was weird. So I trying to get more sleep, but it's hard to do. I'm gonna try this other camera here. A little messy up on my desk, but forgot about this. So it must be lagging there right now. Jeez. That's cool. I wish I can go on a nice hike like that. This time of year, though, yeah, it's pretty brutal out there. I think you're full enough. I don't. Little fog in the meadows. That's nice. The perfect storm. Oh, I just knocked your ass out there with the bucket. We knocked yourself out, I should say. You got the hard cowboy hat on, huh? Has he been over for tailings yet? I don't even see a pal behind us. So who's oh, I didn't get a full bucket, but who's up here in the backcountry today for Cruz? How many guys we got? We got what, two other 3-man crews still. Oh, there's 4 men on the other one and two. Yeah, that sucks. So this there's three there though. I see three for the blue team. I see three on the green. Four on the green. Oh, there might be a little glitch. It's probably a glitch. So the arrow's like not moving. He's probably sitting outside the vehicle, but not in the vehicle, kind of thing. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good competition, I think, as to who can be the king of the Klondike. It's been a lot of king of the backcountry. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're kind of having a little inner competition between all the crews and trying to keep it 3-man crew at the most, but we're being a little bit lenient, letting them have four. So they have a pretty large advantage. They have quite an advantage, but they got to bring in somebody new, and Joby he sleeps half the time supposedly. So uh, uh, good crew, good couple of crews though. My daughter yelled out that mom was here, and I was like, she's not supposed to be here until like 9 or 10 o'clock. She heard a door open, but our neighbor, I guess. So, what do you guys think about the world out there today? Definitely rather be up here than in the back country than dealing with what's going on in the world. You guys hear about the whole Pokemon craze going on? People fighting and knocking each other out over Pokemon cards. No, I didn't hear about it either after I saw a video today. I guess this is back in, I think it was before Christmas, but I never knew about it until now. But a new card set came out, whatever, and Literally, people were fighting over cars. Grown men, like what does our country come to? I mean, what's our world come to? Uh, I don't know. I mean, they showed other countries, right? No, no, it's just more publicized now. I mean, everybody went crazy over certain things. It is what it is. But just no, everybody's lost their respect for things. Everybody's being selfish. No, there's no like niceness anymore in the world. It's like you're in line and somebody irritates you, you fucking go tell them to go. You know, you tell them off. It's no. Well, it's going to be obviously shown, but what I'm trying to say that I don't care about that. It's literally people are not the same. I know that kind of shit was obviously you're loving what you got, but just I can see it every day. There's no Maine is usually one of the most friendliest places. I've been to Boston and New York, and it's horrible down there, but it's getting bad up here too. It's just people are just not nice to each other anymore. And I think Gunman probably has a good answer for why. Um, nobody really has any faith or anything in their lives anymore. They took the church out, and that's where you learn a lot of stuff there from. I don't care. I mean, I can allow to talk whatever I want to talk about. You know, but no, it's just sad. I'm always trying to be nice and friendly, and even I've noticed it in my own self. Like when I drive and stuff, I usually never have road rage. I noticed a couple days ago, I just couldn't handle it no more, and I had a little tissy, and I was like, why? There's no need for it, but I just gotta sit back and you know think about it a little bit. But yeah, no, the whole Pokemon thing, and then obviously the fires going on. There's a lot of shit going on right now there. Yeah, I saw an article too about these rich. The houses haven't caught on fire yet, but they're in danger. They're not underneath like evacuation risk yet, but if the winds change, it could change their outcome. Um, so they spent crazy amount of money to hire these like I guess they're firemen. They're not really firemen, but you know what I mean. To come watch over the house, they have these water trucks parked out in front of their mansions, getting ready for if case a fire does come, they'll fight it and try to keep their house safe. So spending millions of dollars on just to keep the house safe, but you know, not using any of their money to help the whole state. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like obviously you protect your own house. If you have the money to do it, I guess you can spend it. But a lot of people are not very fortunate right now, and they can't afford to have that happen. Pretty sad. What's that? Oh yeah, just sorry, my wife sent me a message. I want to do something on Sunday. I'm not sure if I could channel, but I wanted to do something on Sundays. They could play some music and stream and hang out and talk about religion and stuff. Uh, yeah, it's starting to look that way. Almost like a 25-year cycle where 20-year cycle when shit hits the fan. But no, yeah, we'll keep it a little limited here, just during the stream. But definitely on like Sundays, I want to put something together and see if people are interested in hanging out in the morning, for a few hours, listening to some music and just chill and just talk about it. Because I'm never been to really church and never really had a religion. I'm really interested in listening to people talk about it. I had fun there the other night when me and you and what's his name was on here. Um, the other country guy. Cut, cut. Yeah. As I'm getting older, I think it's more of a thing that comes up in your mind whenever you have that feeling in your chest, like, oh, is that a heart attack or is that just a little chest pain? It's like, oh shit. You start thinking about other things. Well, I'm even not crazy old, but 40, you start thinking about that shit. The wife said we got to fill out some wills and all this stuff. You never know, but jeez, this is scary. Not a very big thing here. I mean, it might be there, but hardly anybody has that done until they're like 50, 60 years old. Oh, she's robbing a cradle, huh? It might be a little bit different here, as long as she can pay for it and she'll get the house, but she can't pay for it, then wherever you send whoever got your money from, bank, whatever, will take it over. Yeah, you don't even have to be on the contract. Is your spouse is going to get everything if there's no will. Yeah, it's a lot different here, I think. That's awesome. I'm recently coming into Christianity. I watch George Janko on YouTube. Incredible podcaster. It's more faith based than anything, but it's great. Yeah, just jump in our Discord and we'll try to get together in the mornings, probably like 10 Eastern time. Be a good time, and maybe for a couple hours, for an hour, or whatever. We'll just listen to music and just talk about stuff, the Christian music, whatever. Not anything like that. It'd be cool. Just want to learn more about it. Uh, I just think it puts a good spirit in your body too when you do stuff like that. You feel better when you're done. It's funny, and I think it's. I'm gonna show this real quick. I know I'm live, but the government might get a good kick out of this. Um, this is probably the first time this ever happened to me, and I think it happened for a reason. This right here, you guys can see. I was just walking out of the Hannaford, out of the store we have here for groceries, and this guy walked up to me and some stranger. Um, yeah, it's kind of my mom's emotional a little bit. But he goes, may I ask you a question? I was like, sure. He goes, do you know where you're gonna go when you die? I was like, this is kind of weird. He talked to me, and for about I let him sit there. I let him talk to me about 10 minutes, and he said some pretty cool stuff. So I think it all happens for a reason. So we're gonna try to get into it a little bit more. But this stuff's kind of been happening to me since I started talking to you, Gunman, a little bit. But he has this whole verse about. Um, but yeah, it's the most important question you will ever be asked. Have you thought about where you will be spending eternity? It's pretty much just gave me the whole verse and information about it. Pretty interesting stuff. That's probably where I'm gonna end up right now. What's that? Then, but the weirdest thing is I turned around, put my groceries in my trunk, and I turned around and I didn't. He was gone. I was like, where'd he go? Like it was weird. Like I don't know. It was just I've lost sleep over it because I couldn't find the guy. Like I figured he'd be talking to somebody else. But it's a huge parking lot. Like he just disappeared in like 15 seconds. It's just the weirdest thing. I was gonna see where he went if he was bugging some. I want to say bugging, but yeah, yeah. No, it's yeah, yeah. We're moving to Bay. uh, my son has invaded me again. Quarries. Oh, Riverbend. Yeah, we're gonna be spending some time up in Riverbend for sure, near future. Um, so you're gonna have time to put that because the map has already been downloaded. If you want to download it now while you know, so it's all ready to go. You might be able to do it just to get it uploaded. Yeah, I'm gonna be starting my own little career on there too. I think 'cause, I never really went for the achievements and stuff on single player. I don't even know what they all are. I'm gonna look them all up and I'm gonna try to just go for some of the single player achievements. I've never played single player ever, and then actually doing it a little bit, getting those achievements. Like, this is kind of fun. Failings? Holy crap! How much gold do we got in these things? Say it again. Government only has what? We have 12. 12? Wow. Definitely stepping it up a little bit. I don't know what my kid is doing behind me, but I apologize. She's freaking going through a bunch of shit. When I talk, I think you're gonna hear him rough rustling, but it's good if you can't. It's okay. And then I turn around and look at my room after I get done streaming. I'm like, friggin' A. I gotta clean all this shit up. So we can hold a little bit more too. So we're actually probably moving just as much, if not more, than he is. He has travel back and forth. Sorry, we're making money. We already got a good number in there. I don't know. I think so. When you first started, you were right next to it, and I didn't. We didn't get moving over here for a little bit. Yeah, but they don't have a washroom in their smelter. Or you actually the little smelter, you don't get as much from your gold. You're wasting it. You're wasting your gold when you put it in there. And it's a lot slower. Obviously, the time doesn't really make a difference, but speed wise, we speed it up anyway. But there is a little bit of a loss in gold with the portable smelter versus the gold room. So you take a loss there. Yeah, it only costs 40,000. You got to spend 200,000, which is a difference between one track loader. So that was a decision they made for an extra track loader, which they make up for it with more material. Woo. So, but they're still gonna have to buy that washroom when they do expand. So when they expand, they're gonna have to make a decision. They want to go with a bigger washroom. You have to have a washroom though when you do go to Lucifer. The extreme sources we can when we do a cleanup, we're just getting gold, right? We're not when you clean up Lucifer, you gotta process that concentrate. You have to use a gold room for that. If we're gonna get the can excavator for sure. Uh, It's a placeable. Well, we don't have that in here, but it's going to be a placeable. We'll probably uh, use that placeable because half the price is Lucifer, and we may not. We may use that first. But if we find another one of those million, find $1 million nugget, it'd be nice. Um, how far back have you gone? I gotta go take a look. I guess. Just work your way down this way. We're gonna clear this whole entire corner right out. It's gonna be a pond. No, no. Take out the. Yeah, just keep working the way down through, and then probably dig out the other side, kind of widen the other side out a little bit. Dig down the stream, and then we'll probably move that stream sluice downstream a little bit. Then you can start digging down there. The stream's gonna be bored right out. Yeah, I'm just digging this one side here down, then I'll switch over to the other side a little bit. I haven't dug up the actual bottom of the stream yet either. But no, still plenty of material to go all the way back to the mountainside. Still got a little ways to go. Let me look at the price for the Big Daddy. 450,000. Yeah, if we have enough room in here, we could probably probably build a landing right up here for it. That's perfect, I think. Oh, God, buddy. You just love to be interfering, aren't you? No, yeah. Go ahead, take that, Rocco. I got to deal with my son real quick. I don't think he's gonna cooperate with me. I guess a Assetto Corso Evo, whatever. Assetto Corso Evo. You guys hear about that game? They just released a beta. I guess it wasn't a very good game. I was gonna buy it and try it out. Huh? It's a racing game. racing game. Man. Is that a? Oh, whoa. All right, not enough. I'm gonna try cleaning up all this shit here, but it looked very promising. You know, they're saying it's going to be more realistic simulator than any game out there. And I was watching a guy play it, and like the AI was driving in front of him, and they're all like exactly in the same exact line. You know what I mean? Like perfectly synced going around the corner. Like there was no difference in their how they enter the corner, how they exit the corner. Is you know, what I'm trying to say they're very predictable. You know, I like to watch AI when you're racing with them, take an inside line, push a guy up, or dive bomb them, or you make these decisions in a corner that a human would make. But that's what I was expecting, and it didn't. It's just that they're just driving in a line behind each other. Didn't see any overtakes or anything. You forget. What you forget?
Did you hit the wall? Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. That's funny. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to these. Well, once they're gone, it's like fuck yeah, I guarantee it. But it is a pain in the ass to switch out that file. I mean, you guys said I can do that bat file thing, which I haven't tried it yet. But so goal was not accepted here. I wonder what they were doing over there. I kind of want to do this on the other server because I mean on 25 they have all those new dirt textures and pay dirt textures and stuff. Kind of want to see how that would turn out. So it's really hard because it's on the happens on the water, so it doesn't like to smooth out. Awesome tomato, pretty cool. The Riverbend 4X. I think I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on it just because there's so much to do. You know, you got to work your way up in the backcountry to get to those points, and you know the placeables you can place them where you want and build your own town, which is pretty cool. Which I think is an awesome like multiplayer scenario. But with the Riverbend, you can obviously do multiplayer on there too. But you already have it all there for you. You have your town, you got all your productions, and you just got to buy it and work your way up to it. So it's the best of both worlds, really. The trees and things like that are a lot different, and just has a different feel to it as well. Actually, I haven't really done a whole lot of forestry on Riverbend yet. Not sure if the trees are going to be as bad as they are on backcountry when it comes to having multiple people on a server doing forestry. It's pretty shitty right now. Right, but I'd like to see if it's 3 or 4, or if it's the same as that number. I'm sure it's going to be, but it hasn't been tested, so I can't say 100%. Other people have had the same issue, so little puckle bush. Clean up the mess there. Getting close to being around the corner here. Should I head back towards Gummins? Was a shorter trip, or keep going? Do you want to jump in the excavator and you getting tired of that thing over there? Yeah, I'll jump over in yours and run that for a little bit. Um, Probably see what you got going on back here. Yeah, holy shit. What are we up to over there? Yeah, it's all you. It takes a lot to move these banks too. Because it's so high, a lot of material that comes out of it. Probably change the ratio so you can kill more of the bank versus the material. But let me take a look at it and see where it's at right now. So let's try 0.5. I think it's one way or the other. I should be able to tell. But couldn't really tell there. Won't take much. If you guys are new in here and checking this out, we have 3 crews running on here right now. We're all started at the same time. Basically, the scenario that we set up is um, this is all government owned land. It was right, and they are now allowing miners to come claim certain areas of it or anywhere in this area and do gold mining on it. So we all can come out to the back country. It's on untouched land, and we got to kind of create our own little claims. Even had to make our own roads to get into certain areas, and uh, basically starting with nothing and working our way and see how large we can get. We are going to do like a little mini competition throughout the series, and at the end of the season, we're gonna crown somebody king of the backcountry. Um, I'm not watching them very tightly. I don't really care. They're kind of letting them freelance a little bit, but I set some rules, and we'll see who makes out the best. Basically, you just got to keep track of exactly how many liters you have of gold, and then I have a little conversion that I do when it comes down to it, of how many ounces you get. So I got to tell them to write down their how much money they have too, because that's how I try to figure it out was how much money you get. But every time you sell it, make sure you write down how many liters you had and how much money you get from it. But we'll see. I think we're in the middle. I think one crew has slightly less than we do, and one crew has slightly more. So we're all pretty even right now. Sounds like one of the crews are going to be upgrading a little bit sooner. We're waiting until August before we sell our gold because August is going to be the best month. So we're grinding this out a little bit more than we wanted to. I think we could have already upgraded to a larger excavator and whatnot, but um, we decided to grind it a little bit longer and make a little bit extra money off from the better selling prices. How much is it? 1,000 per 1,000 liters if we wait. So let's say we have 150,000 liters of gold at 1,000. That's $150,000 that we made extra, right? Is that as easy as that for math? Yeah. All that too, yeah, right. Just prices stay the same. We might be able to get get a larger wash plant in before the end of the year, and we can sell off a lot, in that same month. But I don't know. We need. Sorry, go ahead. We got to go up there and clear that land up there too. Find off a nice area for that wash plant if you're gonna go that route. Get that prepared. We can always run the material for that. That might be tomorrow's project. All these machines, you got beepers. You gotta love them, right? Get stuck. I think you'll be all right. I gotta clean up the tailings and do other things. I think we're pretty close to the same. You're saying I'm not as good as an operator. I may see a bird and or fly or something and be distracted from it. Yeah. The joystick works good with it. How many times have he drove into you? I've also put a couple buckets in over here too. I'm actually probably going to start loading that one up over there. If you think about it, it's processing it plenty fast enough. So what I'm gonna do with the wash plant thing, Daniel, I haven't heard nothing from PD. He's the one that was working on the animations for it to get those going. I'm gonna have to probably buckle down and actually work on it myself. I think because I love PD. He's by far the best modder out there that I've seen in a long time. Things that he's done, but he's been so busy and with work and with life, it's tough to find the time to do all that stuff. It's a lot of work, and people don't realize how much time it takes to put into these things. But I'm gonna do my best. I'm not the best with animations. It's gonna look probably pretty shitty. PD will probably polish it up and make it better. But just to get something out for people can play with, I may throw some kind of childish animations on it. But I haven't even tackled it yet. There might be a lot difference in 22 than 25. It's pretty easy in 22. I'm hoping it's very similar, but we'll see. Hey, it's the average PC parts. I haven't seen you around in a while. What's going on, man? Welcome in. Appreciate that raid. Yeah, I'm gonna be dumping it right on top of you there. Yeah, if you guys haven't done so, go check out average PC parts. I love that name. It's very random. Yeah, he's very similar to me when it comes to streaming. He does farm sim stuff and whatnot. What are you guys up to tonight? Kind of good. We're on 22 because we got to do some. We got to do some mining. We can't go go too long without gold mining. So that's kind of what we've been up to. We do a Gold Rush Friday. Basically, kind of reenact a show. We have our own little scenario role play kind of deal. We're kind of more laid back on the role play right now. Yeah, I'm going to be recording it and doing a series on YouTube, kind of using the data that we're creating in here. So, but this right here is going to be more of a recording, like a fast, like a time lapse. With the grind that we're going through right now, we're kind of grinding it quite a bit. So I'm not going to show a YouTube video for 5 hours of us going back and forth with a track loader. I know we had some pretty cool conversations, but I'll try to pick out the good ones and uh, play those ones out. Yeah, yeah, we're on 22. The blue. Look for the blue whenever you want to figure out which game we're on. We got the blue. 25 is the green. So what is Thunder talking about? What do you say? Thunder just said something in chat. I spy a UFO. Have I heard if Terraform is coming to 25? I've heard that the guy that creates Terraform is very pissed at Giants because they suck. No, with the new ground deformation and the things that they've done with the terrain, it's causing it very difficult to get terraforming in. He's already tried to work with it. It keeps crashing on him, and it needs to be fixed. So Giants has to do something in order for it to work. So right now, not looking good, but you never know. There might be a solution behind it that he doesn't know about, and somebody will figure it out. But we'll see. We will see. What is that bad boy up to now? Yours must be up there pretty high. Oh, yeah, 21,000 liters of gold. Killing it. Yeah, the ground deformation is more of a headache, I think, than it is being cool. Like I made it more extreme on the Riverbend and on Backcountry. I've heard more people complain about it. Like it's cool to go through mud and almost get stuck, right? I thought, which it is, but the problem is their mud is also in fields. So now that you're sinking up to your axle in the mud pit, which is what you want, you sink up to your axle in the field, which happens in real life sometimes, right? But not everywhere. Uh, so now I gotta go back to the drawing board and lessen it up, and then now my mud bogs and things like that are not fun anymore. So it's like I'll just get rid of it altogether. It's not Snow Runner. Either do it like Snow Runner and make it that way, or don't do it at all. I think there's a way. I know there's a way I can actually. I'm gonna have to go change all my mud basically though, because the mud I'm using has water textures in it. It makes it look like there's water in the mud, which I wanted. But that's what the same one they use for the field. So I need to go and change it to a different type of mud, or create my own mud that looks exactly the same as the one in the fields, and then I can change the deformation for that one material basically, or that one texture. That's a lot of work though to do that one little thing. And the same thing with these ground textures here. Freaking, they're making it nearly impossible to make them. You got to be a genius to create these things. I have figured it out how to change fill types, but now I got to figure out how to do the ground textures. But no, we're just grinding it out. I think we got a good little system going. We're moving a lot of pay with a 3-man crew. Most that we can with what we have for tools, basically. Um, Once August comes around, we will be able to cash in on a very good amount of gold. I might even be able to hit 200,000. It's only 10 o'clock right now. And that would be what's 4 times 2, 800,000. Around nine. I'm maybe close to $1 million worth of gold by the time we can sell it. Well, appreciate the raid, man. Good to see you back over here, and as always, I hopefully get a chance to return a favor someday. I gotta get on the stream more, but I've been so busy with the map. The Riverbend Timbers is eating a lot of my time, my free time. I get out of work, I eat, and fixing bugs, fixing bugs, fixing bugs. Some of these bugs are a lot of troubleshooting and figuring out, and that's the hardest thing is the troubleshooting, figure out what's going on. At first, I thought it was gonna be pretty smooth because I don't think we got no bug reports at all the first like 3 days, whatever. A couple small things, but what's going on with this anyway? Why is this like stopping so much? But last 2 days have been a lot of them. Well, shit, come in. Want to change your texture to stream to pay? Sorry, I think it's dirt. Just realize that. Yeah, no, that's what it was before, but I think it must have reset itself. I didn't even pay attention to it on that one until I just noticed it now. All right, we'll pick up some more tailings here. We got quite a few of them. That's another thing we haven't calculated in too is how much money we're going to get off all these tailings once we sell them. I don't know. We haven't really talked to them too much. We'll find out at the end of the day. We'll have a little meeting. I think we'll figure out how they did. I think you might end your day earlier. Huh? I mean, time is sped up a little bit, but this is a normal speed for each day though. So a good sized pile of tailings here. Almost halfway. I mean, remember 2 o'clock was the sun went up, came up this morning, so we've been working for quite a while. Long days now up here in the backcountry. Well, no. People flying around. People flying around. As long as they're not flying in equipment. If they fly in equipment, it better cost them fucking $500,000-600,000 for doing it. In the blue team. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I ain't hiding anything over here. We're just going back and forth. That's all we're doing. A drone to spy. Kill me, Smalls. If you want to work your way back down this side too, so you're closer to it, that's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna keep killing this side of this bank here. You can work all the way back up and then into this area. You know, yeah, yeah. No, there's no spying needed. I mean, I don't. I'm making it a competition, but I'm not gonna sweat over it. We're just gonna be comfortable and have fun and move dirt. We got a good operator. We got a goofy driver, and I think we're good. Yeah, like 3 times for me. I think this is going to be a moving day for some of these crews, so I think they've made enough money where they can expand. I think I might do it too early. I think. Right again. Did you fill this one up with fuel all the way, or I think we'll run both of these empty. Once they're empty, then we can kind of see where we're at. Holy crap! There's so much diesel in this one. The other one's getting down there, but I might start filling up the other one again. I'll work this little bit of bank back. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Not that bad. Yeah, we're down to 750 liters here, so I'm gonna run this one for a while, get that down to nothing, and did it again.
Yo!
dog? What happened?
Monkey goes.
Might be in trouble.
I know.
What happened?
Bucky Spike goes shrimp. Yeah.
Reagan, you having fun back there? What?
How about the one I just gonna take like a good day? Get it a kite.
Oh. Who scared me? Is that Howler? So I had to send a message or something. Someone want me to run a dungeon with him. One game that that's one game that you're probably glad you never got into. The Elder Scrolls Online. Somebody wants to play that again. Me and Brian had some fun on that. I don't know. They didn't try with me and Brian. No, I never played with you. No. I think you downloaded it and then you said something and then that was it. I know you play a lot of WoW, and I think it's I don't get how people could play WoW, but
It's
Elder Scrolls I feel is more of a it just looks this looks is probably what it is. It's all the same. I think all the same type of how things work.
oh, oh, yeah.
I play for a subscription on Elder Scrolls Online. I think that's legit. I mean, they're doing it so you can earn almost everything now. You can earn mounts and obviously if you want to spend money you can, but I feel like they've made it less obvious. I should say. But the subscription alone is where they make their money. I think does WoW have a subscription base? It's the same.
You can move us down.
I probably average only 1 or 2 months of gameplay a year, if that.
You can
But I still pay for it.
You can
Well, I'm only into it for like 1 or 2 months, but that back when it first came out, it's for a good year or two on console where that's all I played for a year or two. This is back 8, 9 years ago before I even got into Farm Sim. Wow, what? Cost your education? Did you graduate or did you drop out because of it?
You can run to the pool and do the kids.
What we call them community colleges. I think that has more to do with it than the whole World of Warcraft. You already had a job at the firm at a young age. Well, why can't you now? That's because I don't know why people go to college to begin with. I think it's all of a money grab. Is all it is to me. I think you can learn way more than going to university on your own than you can going to university. Just saying. I mean, that's my belief. People can argue with me. That's fine. I'll take it. I did work at Yale. I've done work at MIT. I've done work at what's the other one, big one up here in New England, Harvard. All these fields, and been on campus with them and talked to some people and stuff. And like I said, those are big. Those are the big like smart education. Like they're known for their smart stuff here. Uh, well, when it comes to like these Ivy College and stuff, they're based off how you guys do it there, right? Is that kind of true? Like Kent, that's a big one, right? Uh, well, the only difference here is you can take college credits in high school. I had like 20 something college credits before I even graduated high school because I was taking AP classes in high school. Whatever. You when you finish a class, you get credits. You need to have so many credits in order to graduate with your degree. No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I think it is there's good, but the whole bad part about it, I think, is just the money and what you get for what you're paying for. I think it's just not. Yeah, no, it's my. I did college for 2 years at a university before I transferred to a community college for my last year. But the 2 years I was at the university was more of a review of high school. You had to have all these classes. You had to take them for your major, but they're all literally the same thing I already took in high school. Yes, granted, I took AP classes, which were helped out, whatever. So I had to take a lot of them. But any of my advanced biology or anything I was going for, uh, I learned it already in high school. It was just a review. But I guess it stems it in your mind a little bit more. But kind of forgotten a little bit of it now. But 25 years ago. No, high school was 20 years ago, I should say. 22 years ago. But again, it's a math, same thing. Algebra, it doesn't really change. Like, there's not much difference between between it. The only, the only breakthrough there is with the AI. Right now, we can just talk to a computer and do anything we need for. It's still stupid. Uh, what about this new AI scan? Like it can scan your eye and tell you freaking if you're gonna have a heart attack within 5 years. To tell you you don't need CAT scans, you don't need MRIs anymore. They just scan your freaking eyeball. You can buy a companion for $150,000 right now. An AI companion, and they look good too. Yeah. Jesus. Uh, those things will probably last 3 weeks. Getting abused like that, probably break them. Can they take that abuse? I'm just wondering. Are they built good enough to take it? Yeah. Are they self cleaning? Self cleaning ones? No. Get done and they go to the bathroom, clean up, and no, they said they're just social. Really, I think that's all they are. Is just kind of more social than they are anything else. They don't clean the house. They don't do laundry for you. So that's all I care about. That's all I need. I don't know. I didn't. They didn't say that. They just. It didn't seem like it had anything for that. It was all kind of metal down there. So I don't know if that was the same one I was looking at, but it's supposed to be more of a social companion than a sex bot. But no, I need a cleaning and housewife companion. Clean the house and do laundry, stuff like that. I know the wife needs to do more of it. Haven't trained her good enough yet. Holy crap! Go ahead. Sorry. I think 10 years from now, it's going to be hard to get a job. Doesn't deal with programming or not programming, but basically everything can be can be. My thing was muted. How long have I been muted for? All right. Well, what I was saying is, I don't think farmers and forestry and things like that. They don't. You're not going to need a crew. You're going to need one person, well, two or three people that are going to be sitting like this with joysticks and running running the equipment. Farmers, they all set them up with an amphibious, right? They're going to harvest everything. So just management is basically all they're going to do is manage the farm. But AI is going to tell them what to do when it comes to management too, because they're going to have that down to a science. What's the best way to make money for their company? So I think even trade like that are going to be hard to get jobs for. But would you like to? Sorry, somebody typed a message. Go ahead, Roko. I'll ask you. I'll answer him. Ask you. But you just said it yourself. With AI, they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn all that. Well, if it's smart enough, it don't need it. Would you love to sit with your joysticks in a nice warm room and chat with your buddies and farm? I think that'd be cool in real life and like actually harvest a field. I don't know. I obviously, yeah, I mean, it's fun, but getting uh, if you're a farmer doing it for 5 years in a row and doing the same thing every day, it's the same like anything. It's cool to like go gold rush, right? Just go up the gold mine up to the Yukon and sit in the truck for 3 days, running back and forth, bouncing up and down, moving pay is awesome. Do that for fucking whole 5 years in a row. It gets same thing with sitting in here, right? If I was sitting in here harvesting a field, I'd probably find a way to complain about it. Like it's work. Doesn't matter where you're at, you're gonna complain about work. Is that AI or is that just code? I mean, is that just A B C B B C? Just over and over again. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't fathomed what goes on in that whole scenario yet. It's a self. They've. I thought the breakthrough was they were able to self learn and teach themselves, and but now that I gave it shit about how I wanted the image to come out, I feel like I'm getting more images the way I want it too. Is that a thing? Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Willow. What's going on with that? Have you looked into that at all? Um, who's making Willow? Which major? It's not Google, is it? Is it Google? Is Google Willow? Or is that Apple? Or is it Apple? What is that? Yeah. Apple. Yeah. So the whole thing about Willow is this whole thing that's supposed to scare people about tapping into multiverses in order to get answers. They can find it in other universes. The only fathomable way to get an answer for what the equation that they gave the computer is has to tap into other worlds or other realms or whatever you want to call it. Well, that's what it is. That's what Willow is, I guess. I guess I don't know. I haven't looked into it that much. I just saw a few people talking about how a supercomputer today was given an equation. Willow was given the same equation. It would take 1 billion years for that supercomputer to figure it out. It took the Willow like 5 minutes. Yeah, yeah, right. That's another thing. Well, how to make an object have no gravity, no nothing, right? Like those flying objects. How to define it. Once it learns the code of your body, it should be able to figure that out, right? A little slow. All right. Is it time to clean up yet? Oh shit. Who's gonna be hiking with you? Some friends around. Is your wife coming with you? Yeah. I like to. I like the bikes, but uh, nothing better than well. Sometimes you can ride a bike up a side of a mountain too. There's some bike trails, but it's fucking scary. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like I like to do that, but it's not like hiking up a side of a mountain, And mountain biking's fun too, but road cycling is not bad. You can start cleaning up. I mean, we're not going to make money if we're not putting the pay into it, but it's I'm not sure how much we got another 3 or 4 hours of daytime, but we could probably transport over some of the gold flakes. I don't know. This lag is happening more and more often. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing over there, but And I have a feeling though the 16 times map, the more and more people are terraforming, the larger we get. That's kind of why I want to consolidate typically the crews. After the first few years, and basically whichever crew doesn't make it, kind of might get wiped off, and then join the other crews, kind of deal. That'd be kind of cool. The team that comes in last has to shut down shop and join another crew. I just did a little bit ago. I'm gonna leave these tailings until we get a large truck that we can make just 2 or 3 trips. I think. I mean, it is money, but we're not spending anything right now, so it takes a lot of time to move that up there. Where these, I had to hook you up to the trailer again and haul you up there with a truck. I'd rather just buy a rock truck and make 1 or 2 trips at 45 miles an hour. But yeah, no, we opened up a pretty good size area here, though. Starting this, I see every time I go over there, I can gauge it a little bit. I'm just trying to run this fuel out over here, so I'm just a little bit longer trips. But I did some other maintenance around the other side of the sluice. You miss? I think you missed too. Oh, you flipped over. You can't just wiggle yourself back up. Don't flip yourself back over. That wasn't you. You flip yourself back over again. Hopefully the website gets figured out, huh? I remember what you said about it. You said you may have to do something, but it should just kind of work. So if you just check it, it should just show up, kind of deal. Right, but I'm just saying that you do have to do something. How long? How long do we get this on 25? Well, we already got like a stream sluice like Rommel thing that's we're in testing. A few of us are testing it and stuff. The animations are not done with it. All this equipment is already over from Memphis Minor. I haven't edited any of them or worked with them for my capacities and whatnot, but a lot of the mine equipment's there. The terraforming will probably be another 2 or 3 months at least, but who knows? Really, it's they're having issues with the terraform. I mean, with the ground deformation, so um, they're waiting for Giants to come up with an update that hopefully fix some of the ground deformation issues that they're having. But they haven't even seen any signs of any updates coming, so we'll see. But no, it's we're gonna be doing some gold mining in the next week or so. I'm gonna buckle down. I'm gonna get some things released. Now that I got Riverbend almost done, Riverbend Timbers, I got 3 technically maps in a good state, so I can start working on getting those placeables done. How's it going, Brock? But yeah, and within a week that you can do some serious gold mining. Right now, you can actually move some material. I've been doing some work with FS Miner, his debris crusher, rock crusher, or whatever you want to call it, the mobile one. You can throw material in it and get another material out of it. So dirt, you can put in it and get stone out of it. Um, the one that he has is a little bit different. He doesn't have the same convert as I do. So I'll probably have a place where you can download the one I use because it kind of works good with my maps. Like limestone, you can get lime out of limestone. Um, the dirt, you turn it to stone, then you bring the stone, and you turn that into I think it's tailings. I can look at it. Then you get your tailings down to gravel. So you eventually get to a gravel. It's pretty interesting thing. So I got to add in some fill types too. I got to add in gravel and I got to add in some other fill types. Coking coal, so you can put your coal in there and get coking coal out of it. So I got to add all that in. That reminds me, Roko. I probably should do that tomorrow. Just add all those fill types in. Um, yeah, so don't worry about the map because I've totally forgot about the gravel and the coke coal. So I'm probably gonna do that tonight before I go to bed, and then here I'll be ready for you tomorrow. Appreciate the help. Good luck on the hike tomorrow, and catch you later. So what are you thinking, government? What can we do best here to utilize this? Um, it's like straight. I just try to straighten that line out so it's pretty straight over there. This track loader will definitely move more material. but how much time we have left? What time is that? That's 22:12. I mean, that's 2:30 to noon. So we still got another like 7 hours of again. He's digging too slow. Ditch is giving you shit. You can't hide from that guy, can you? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't know if it's going to pay for it though. These things are over 100,000, but we got to make a trip anyway. So let's just load it up. Get the truck, load up those two pieces of equipment, and we'll just drive it there. And then we can hopefully load one of these up. We'll see how much money we get for selling it, and we might. Is Rocco still on the server? If you want to kick him out because he's gonna slow down people. Yeah, I can do it. I just figured he would do it on his own. I think I'm gonna probably just gonna move this one out of the way anyway. Replace it. I don't think it's gonna matter too much having that diesel in there. I'll probably just sell this off right now. Move this out of the way, and I can clean up. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I can clean up the front of this a little bit better. Yeah, we definitely moved a lot of material. Would you do a Australian Open cut RGC gold mine? Maybe. Actually, I am interested in how they do their gold mining in Australia. I know it's a little bit different. Some of it's similar, but they do a lot of like using chemicals and whatnot to get to extract the gold out of the rocks and stuff. Super gold mines, largest one in the world, I think it's there. Right, so actually, I got to spawn out the gold first. So we got almost yeah, almost two full jars here. That's good. There he goes, Mr. Rocco. Yeah, I'll jump in there right a sec. I'll grab the other jar. I'll drive it down too. Right now, Riverbend Timbers, I put a nice little uh, dirt dirt mine on there. It's kind of similar to how that mine is set up. It has that circular depth deep down the hole. Oh, you're driving it up there. All right, I'll just leave it there for you. Ramps are down. Oh yeah, we got some coming for sure. We already have a nice little mini trommel set up for starting out, early access. I mean, early gold mining. Um, it's just we need animations on it. That's it. It's all running perfectly the way we want it. Um, I can honestly let it release it without the animations, and it works the same. It produces the tailings and produces the concentrate. So probably end up working on that really hard this weekend. I think I'd like to see PD get around and give me what he's already gotten done, and I can finish it. But we'll see. All right, we gotta sell this. That's right. I'm gonna bring this up here for now. That bucket. I don't know why that bucket's here. That was weird. I'm just gonna sell that bucket now without bringing it there because we're gonna get a little bit of money for this here. There shouldn't be no gold in it. I'm sure I'll load it up. Holy shit. Yeah, put 4 of them out of this one. Moving that pay. 96, 90. I just reached over 100,000 liters of gold. Just sitting there, laughing at us. Dropped it. Hold Alt on it. Grab it, you won't drop it. Oh. Was that it? One more jar, maybe? That's crazy. That's good. I don't see it. I think that's it. Something satisfying about gold mining and processing. Yes, it is. It's just seeing progress and. All right. So now we got to make a long trip. I got to, yeah. Do you want to sit here and load pay while I drive, or just to keep, just to make a little bit out of it? Losing that other person, losing a little bit of gold, but hopefully, I don't think it's going to be enough, but hopefully it is. I might have to sell the trailer and just throw the track loader in the back of the truck. Oh, this is heavy though. Too. This truck is struggling. Can't wait till we pick up a nice big rig that we can start hauling shit with. There's some lag going on here. I feel like that's causing me not to go as fast. No, it's the only way we get a track loader. I can deliver one out here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford it. I'm not too happy with the speed though. This is not normal. It's like usually. Let's see what's going on here. Don't think it's how it's loaded. It seems fine. Pretty sure I hauled more than this the first time. When are they going to fix the lagging? Well, this is 22, so they're not going to fix that. We have a lot of people on the server right now. We got 3 crews running. Like I think we had 9 guys on the server. They're all terra farming. It's a 16 times map, so it's justifiable here. But I don't know if I want to drive all the way to the store going 20 miles an hour. I think it has a lot of it has to do with this, just this trailer alone. Wow. I'm gonna try something real quick. This is just for shits and giggles. It's literally only like $1,000. This is the more expensive one here, so let's put this right here. So 18,000. That might be like two or 3,000 we may lose if I don't drive it there. 123. So I don't even think we have enough. 50. Brand new, they're like 180, aren't they? 160. So we need 100,000. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen unless I bring something money with me. So I need another 20,000. I'm gonna have to sell something else to get that to extra 20,000. And what the problem is right now is being able to drive this fucking trailer right with this setup because it's so slow. But I'm gonna see if this helps or not. So I think it's a server more than anything. Yeah, I still can't even go over 20 miles an hour. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. I don't think I really want to drive going 25 miles an hour for the next 30 minutes to get to the port. That's how long it takes. But um, to, to pay for one to get delivered out here is gonna cost an extra 6-7 thousand with the delivery. But we gotta make a trip there if we're gonna go, and no matter what. So this trailer, I could sell this trailer, and then maybe have it delivered. That might work. Let me see if that's gonna work. 23. That's the extra 3,000 we need. Oh man, it's gonna be close. Fuck it. I only live once. If I had to sell this too, okay, that's 7,000. We're not even using that, so we'll sell that. It sucks I can't transport it, but we'll have them pick it up. The bucket too as well. I forgot about that extra 2,000. Look at this. We had the exact money, but guess what? We can't afford to. We can't afford the delivery fee. That's what sucks about living so far out in the back country. The drive to the literally, we've already done this, but going 45, 50 miles an hour to drive all the way to the port. I can bring up the map for you guys. Let's see, we're right here. I had to drive all the way through. This is a 16 times map, all the way to the port. It takes about 20 minutes. Real lifetime. So yeah, that 20 minutes is worth losing. Probably I probably lost about 5, 6 grand. Um, when you sell it directly to a store or whatever, you're gonna get a little bit more money for it versus directly selling it. I think we ran into this problems before. I don't. I think it's just people are terra farming, and I can't even go. So it's part of the server, and see how I speed up to 50 miles an hour and slow down to like 30, 40. It's literally because of the 16 times map and what's going on. When people are digging, it literally slows everybody down. That's insane. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, I think everything's maxed out. Was kind of how I had it set up. Oh, I know a way. I'm gonna turn around right now. No, I can't do that. I was gonna grab that gold nugget. I'm gonna borrow a gold nugget from the government. We can sell tailings. That's the other way to just to get enough for it. But all right, we're gonna put the store here. You're gonna get it delivered. It's gonna cost an extra bit of money. You're probably gonna put us in a negative. I think if you have enough to buy it, we're fine. It's just gonna put us in a negative. So I'm gonna make sure the store is put down right here. All right, I just want to make sure. Man, these things are expensive. How much is a wheel loader? 450,000 for a big one. Boy. It cost $17,000 to have them deliver it. That's the difference right there. Now you know why we drive. That's all the tailings we got, probably. So now we just learned a lesson. Yeah, for sure. Whoa. It's the steel crafter. What's going on, man? Welcome in, everybody. If anybody can shout out the steel crafter for me. If not, click on his name. Make sure you go subscribe, follow. Steel crafter. He's been playing on Backcountry and Riverbend Timbers. Very creative, awesome streamer. If you want to watch somebody that can turn a map into whatever, it's pretty neat. All right, so we kind of screwed up on that a little bit, but no, we're on 22. Doing some gold mining, doing our gold rush show, basically. Every Friday night, we get together on 22 and do some gold mining. We're trying to kind of set a scenario, like a role play kind of deal, earn our keep each season. We're gonna have a little bit of a challenge. We got 3 crews that are working right now, and whoever wins at the end of the season is gonna have, you know, be king of the backcountry, basically. So it's been a lot of fun so far. We're making stupid decisions, spending extra money that we don't need to spend, but we also kind of limited on a crew on it as well. We ran with 2 the last couple days. Uh, we had a third person each day that came in and had to leave early, kind of deal. So it's a little slow, but we're doing it. Um, the scenario that we used basically is this land, the backcountry. This whole entire territory was all restricted. Nobody could come in here and touch the land. It's all protected land. It's now been opened up for gold mining. So we can purchase land by grid, and that land that you buy, you can mine on it. It's gonna cost you $500,000. Each plot basically is right around 500,000 to buy. Right now, but we're only allowing 4 crews in on the land, which I think they're only going to do 3 um, this season. We'll see how it works out. Right now, it's probably only going to be 3, and then probably 2 next season, um, because of performance and amount of people we can have on the server. But yeah, the team that has the least amount of gold, I think we're going to try to break them up and kind of like role play that into it. Like, say you guys didn't make it in the Yukon, even if it's us, we'll split up and go to another cruise. And I do like this area, so we can kind of throw that in there. Like the other crew bought our claim if we don't end up winning, or you know what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of fun. We're having a good time with it. We're having a lot of fun. Appreciate that, McCracken. What the hell's going on here? Is that lag again? Jesus Christ. Try to smooth out this ground over here. Yeah, we're broke. is this so slow? Oh, just changed it. Again, Silkratcher, appreciate it if you're still here in chat. Hope you guys had a good stream and looking forward to checking out what you got done there in Riverbend. There, I checked in earlier. Every now and then I'll check you out for a few hours or whatever. Making that long trip, huh? Maybe they'll both go at it at the same time, I think. So yeah, we just sold all our equipment, so now we're pretty much 100% invested in this. It cost us an extra probably cost us $30,000 not to make that trip. Now that 30 miles an hour looks like I should have done that. But driving is really horrible on this server right now. I don't know what it is. It might have to do with terraforming. I don't know. Now I remember why I went to 4x map when I did all of this stuff. But literally, like every 5 minutes now, we're getting this. Wonder what I'm running for frames. So it's not the frames that server. All right, so every time I terraform, it's pausing it right now. All right, I want you to be moving. All right, Gunman, can you move? Like just drive. I'm gonna try something. All right. Now, soon I'm gonna tell you. As soon as I say something, I'm gonna ask you if you stopped. 3, 2, 1. Did you stop at all? Not that time. Okay. Last two times I touched the pay dirt, it literally froze me. Oh, Thunder left. 3 hours into it. Damn, time's going by quick. These days are so long in the summertime. It's like it makes it a lot longer than you think. Even setting it at 5 times speed, you think you can get through a day and it's an hour or two, but it takes 3 or 4 hours. What did I do the meeting at tonight? 1800? 1830? Right, we're driving that distance. could just run on this side of the bank right here. We gotta eventually gonna use that placeable wash plant. So I think just come over here and you start working this back. Yeah, all right. I saw that. I saw you just dropped out. So these days are a lot longer. As I was just saying there, it's crazy how long these days are. But no, it's okay. Wherever can make it can. If you want to type in chat kind of what happened today, you know, what you got for anything happened or whatever, that's fine. We're not really in the extreme role play scenario right now because of the stream for one, but for two, this is gonna be probably fast forwarded through because it's pretty boring content. But oh yeah, that's fine, man. Go get some sleep. But yeah, if anything you want to write in here or update what you guys did today, that'd be great. But or send it to me in a message. That's fine. Finally wiped it. Yeah, I hope so. But no, we just been kind of just grinding really, and it sucks I made that decision not to drive all the way there. I had it all loaded up, ready to go. It's just the server and the weight for that truck going 20 miles an hour would have been brutal. Before I was going 30, 35, so um, I know there's issues with the server with it getting up to speed. A little Big Daddy reference. I wouldn't have known. I'm not up to par with the Big Daddy references. Today we went good. We sold 107,000. Oh, you guys went and sold. Oh no. Bought a couple new machines and ran more gold already. Have 30,000 liters of gold in the safe. So all in, it was a good day. Good. We wanted to do that. We're sitting on like 12 or 15,000 liters, but uh, we feel like selling it at $1,000 per liter. Yeah, $1,000 per 1,000 liter less. We're gonna lose out on $50,000-$60,000, which would be a difference maker, and we're just kind of torn in between what we want to do. But um, I'm thinking that this right here might have been a mistake because we cost us an extra 17,000 to deliver it because we didn't go get it. The delivery fees are pretty expensive up here. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but and also not delivering the other equipment that we sold to be able to buy another one of these, I think also cost us like $5,000 or $6,000 that you know that we're gonna need. We're gonna need every little bit once we do sell it and expand. So yeah, we're back to grinding, and we have a lot of tailings that we haven't sold. So we're sitting on a little bit of money there. Hopefully, get us out of debt. But we really don't want to spend it. It's kind of funny. We really don't want to spend it until I mean, deliver the tailings until we get something that's gonna save us some trips. But have you put your red wire fronts away now? So, Government, it looks like we're probably like 20, 30,000 liters of gold behind right now. When it comes to liters behind that crew, and they have bigger equipment. It seems like I don't know. They'll probably start running a stream soon. So I think upgrading, getting be the first upgrade to the wash plant might be a good thing. But I think using two of these track loaders, bringing materials to an excavator, loading the plant, it might be all we can afford. But hopefully, Thunder, you wrote down all your numbers, so you're up to you know exactly how many liters that you've sold or you got rid of. 107,000. So sounds like you wrote it down. What's that? Say it again. Um, we're gonna find out, but I don't. I mean, it's just such a pricey. I think it's a little bit too much price. I think. If there's like if it's just 70,000, I think it would be all right. When we sell this, like that one right now is worth 120,000. So we lost $50,000. Will this machine make $50,000 more than that mini excavator and thing? I think so. So I think in the end it will be for sure. All depends on how long we keep it for to make that money back. But it is $120,000 that when we sell it, it's gonna help towards buying something bigger and better. If my math is right, and we have right around 200,000 liters, by the time August comes around, we'll have $800,000 to work with. So we're already up over 100,000 liters in gold. Let's get a push, 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 push. Double team. All right. Hope everything works out. We got 1830. We're trying to. It sucks that you guys had to drop out. We lost Rocco, so I mean we're all kind of on the same page there when it comes to losing people. A team had 4 players. It's it's not 100% equal when it comes down to everything, which kind of makes it interesting. Some days we'll probably have more than others. I think at the end it'll equal out. Um, so right now they definitely got an advantage over there with the four-man crew, especially if they have the equipment for them now. I was hoping to keep it to like 3 men for the first season the whole time, but I want to have people. I want people to play too. There goes Predator. He's done. So now it might run pretty good with the Europeans not on here now. Get rid of the Europeans. So I guess we'll work right up to the last minute. Um, well, we'll work for to 1800, so another 30 minutes. Then we'll just quickly clean up the. I have you clean up the tailings, and I'll grab the gold, whatever. So everything's emptied out. It's not me. No, I know it's not. It really isn't that bad when you're in the mine. It's just I noticed it when I was driving. Like I literally changed my mind about if I was going another 10 miles an hour, I would have made that trip. It would have saved me 30,000, but I would still be driving right now too. So honestly, Gutman, that $25,000 it costs us to sell it and deliver it, probably already made it back. 'Cause I would still be driving right now. You know what I mean? So that's where you win, I guess. But I'm glad I did customize that mod because the normal store deliveries, if you guys are watching Twitch, whatever, uh, you're not gonna get that big of a hit. The largest that you get charged, I think, is 25,000. So if you have like $1 million piece of equipment, the code should only charge you 25,000 for the delivery. I'm pretty sure that's how it's set up. But the lower amount of equipment, it goes by a percentage of how much it is, and um, yeah, obviously costs a little bit. And another thing too, I think, is distance. I think distance is calculated into it. So you can imagine how far away we are from the store. If that's the thing, and I'm not sure. I'm not 100% how the code works, but yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a. I can't remember how much that engine upgrade is, but might as well buy a big rig, right? At that price. I don't even know what it is. It sounds like it's a lot. I remember seeing it too. It was like 50, 60 cents. Well, yeah, 67K. Yeah, you might as well buy a big rig, right? Yeah, we're gonna move this shelf all the way back, and then tomorrow we're gonna concentrate on setting a slab. So we'll probably move this wash plant as stream sluice a little bit, make it easier to build a pad for the big wash plant. You could have got two more scoops in there before 1800. No, I said 1800, but it's 1753. So you could have got two more scoops of pay in there before you started detailing. It's just every bit counts. Now it's good. To be honest with you, that's another thing too. For me driving all the way there and coming back, I would have cost us another about 5, 10,000 liters of gold probably for today. I think that's the biggest thing is just as long as there's something pay or material running through a wash plant, we're okay. Beep, beep, beep. You're gonna be dreaming tonight. It's gonna be playing. In your mind. Beep, beep. All right. 1800. I had to put one more bucket in. It's not gonna matter too much. I'm gonna part this up on the dry right up here, I think. Oh wow, 15,000, nice. Where the hell's the trigger? Oh, it's right here. Gold. It's already spawned it out, so go ahead. Yeah, we can. Might as well just keep loading it until it's time. Whatever. I just want to get a good number for them. 124,000. The freaking politicians we got now. One more bucket. You probably have time for one more bucket too. But yeah, they've been using these wheel track loaders as well, so I'm sure their numbers are gonna be pretty high. Say enough time. All right, we're gonna head up to the chat, Legends chat, I guess. Legends chat. wow. Yeah, we're fucked. We are screwed. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. You got everybody? Gutman is up here. All right. So another day in the books. Um, yeah. For I'm not sure. Is it Thunder? What's the name of their crew over there? You guys know what the name is? I probably can look at it. Yeah, I think Dusty's with them. Yeah, yeah. Holy shit. We're in the negatives. We're fucking bankrupt. They're about ready to go bankrupt. But no, Dusty's Mining Co. They couldn't make it to the meeting. They had to head out early. But they sent me some information. They processed. They sold some gold today, which the market's not good for that. So hopefully that doesn't hurt them in the long run. But 107,000 liters of gold was sold from them, and they made some investments in some larger equipment. It sounds like, and they're already up to. They said they have about 30,000 liters in their washroom. So that was their pretty much their day. They said there's more going on, but he'll talk to me tomorrow more about it. But for us, we had pretty much a grinding day. We are just moving material as much as we could with these small equipment. We don't have much money to invest in anything else. We're saving our gold until August, where it looks like the market is supposed to flex a little bit. We can make a little bit more money off the gold. So we're kind of stuck with the lower equipment. We did sell off our mini um, dumper and the mini excavator to see if we can get enough money for the track loader because it's a little bit more productive. And we barely just got enough to buy it, but with the delivery fee, it cost us an extra 17,000 that you guys see we are in a hole to deliver it out here. We loaded everything up on a trailer. We're gonna transport it to the store. We had issues with the truck. It was only going about 25 miles an hour. We couldn't haul the equipment with that trailer. Um, so we decided to sell off our trailer and our thing is have them come pick it up. And it costs us some money. Obviously, when you bring equipment to the store, they give you more than having them pick it up. So that cost us some money, and then that delivery fee. So we lost about $25,000 making that decision, but that's what we had to do in the situation. So now we're just still grinding it out, moving pay, and I think we got about 138,000 liters of gold in the safe, uh, ready for transfer. So that's where we're at. How'd you guys do? So yeah, I was. This is this is the big decision uh, that Rocco was kind of on the edge on like suspend it now, and then we can move more material than get more gold that way, competition wise. But business wise, we're like, yeah, but in the long run, we'll have a little bit more money to use to be able to expand and it's a hard decision. So we're gonna be one more day worth of grinding with this with these track loaders and moving some pay, but we got a good system and uh, we may go behind a little bit when it comes to total gold, but hopefully in the end is where we'll make up for it. Obviously numbers too. We got stuck with Rocco. Obviously the time difference. He had to leave early, uh, and Thunder's crew there. So uh, having less people, less equipment, is more efficient that way. Well, if I mean that's the thing on when it comes to realism too. Those stream sluices, those big large trucks, you have to have two or three of them down in order to make it work. So you know, I know you guys invested on the trucks instead of a wash plant, but you know what I mean. It's one of those what are you gonna do kind of things. Yeah, and that's another thing too with the time. Like usually we play on one speed, but to keep the days going, we had to put up the times five, and unfortunately, it goes by time. So it's gonna suck up that shit unrealistically fast. Uh, so it makes it easier to kind of use those trucks. What are you guys using to dig up the 750? You guys are keeping track of all the numbers because you sold liters, right? You wrote down exactly how much you got. Yeah. Right. So make sure you keep those numbers down so we can. And you got some in there now too, right? Trophy, what you're saying. Yeah. So you guys are, yeah, the 4-man crew and then upgrading equipment. You're gonna be way ahead. So hopefully the backside of it when we upgrade and everything, we'll be able to catch up. But it might be too far in the hole. I think Thunder is right around where we are at. He said 107,000 they sold. I don't know how much they said 30,000 they have now. So they're that's 138,000. So it's exactly where we're at. We already sold. I wrote it down over here. 11,026. So we have another extra 11,000. So we're only at like 160 total ish, right around that point. But we haven't sold it yet either. But no, that's our decision we made. Kind of dug ourselves. But 2-man and 3-man crew, it's tough to even buy more equipment and get something to do. So we got to find some more people. I like to try to keep it at 3 for this first season, but you guys have already expanded big enough not to do that. But it's gonna throw off the numbers a little bit as well. But whatever. You weren't gone. You're just taking a nap. You just you're taking your nap in the truck, right? Your daily nap. Oh yeah, I mean we can't like that's what I mean. We really can't judge it on that. But as long as we don't get too crazy on it, there's gonna be days where not everybody's gonna show up, and you're only gonna have 2 people running it. So we're all gonna get hit by it, and there'll be days where we're gonna have 3, maybe 4 running on our crew. So it's gonna be interesting to come down the end of the season. We'll see what happens. I'm anxious to get upgrading. I think we might have made a mistake by not selling our gold and expanding now, but we'll see. We'll see. If I'm off by that much, then I'm gonna change my decision. But okay, it's going up now. It just started going up. 33 is where it's at. It's predicted to go up to 46, right? 44. 44. So that's a full 1,000 per 1,000 liters. If you sell 200,000 liters, well, 130,000 right now, that would be, I mean, no total. I mean, but 200,000, but at 1,000, that 200 that's $200,000. I'm thinking. So $130,000 we would have lost out selling it now, but 130,000 was a lot. We also fucking threw away $25,000 today because weren't able to make that trip into town. So it's gonna come down to We need $1 million to do what we want to do. So I need $1 million to do what we want to do for the next expansion. So do you digging down below water level over there? Open it up a new. Yeah, water table is pretty low over there. I think there's swampland in that area too. Up there's a little bit lower. Cool. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I think you guys are probably the only ones watching the stream, but that's something's been going on lately. Streams haven't been doing that well lately. But I think they want to see 25. That's probably why. The new stuff. But if we have some spare time this weekend, we might be able to do another little get together kind of deal. But typically every Friday. Yeah. I'm doing a new thing too. We just talked about it during the stream. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but try to I'm gonna try to get on here on Sunday at 10 and just hang out in the chat and listen to some motivational, spiritual music and talk about God and some religion stuff. So we're probably gonna try to do that every Sunday, starting at 10 Eastern time. If anybody's interested in that. But that's gonna be it for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That is watching. That's not in chat already. But